This is the Don with Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming Channel, guys. Back with the next profile for my bro Zack here. Trying to get you guys the new spice on the Sky Striker deck. Post the Mama set drop. That's kind of funny. I thought they named the Mama. Like, why would you name that stuff Mama? You know?
To go with the waifus.
That's true. That's true.
That's perfect on it.
Let's get into it, bro.
Alright, so for monsters, we're only playing 10 monsters on here. We're playing 3 Sky Striker East Ray. These are your main girls that you want to see at all times on there. She's just the queen. She's the queen. The one of Rose, we were playing 2 of this before Linkage had come out, but since Linkage is out, we cut down on her because Linkage is just more bodies, and she's just our target to dump off Hayate usually. She pretty much ends up being a brick, but can be a pilot if you don't see anything else. The fun part of this deck, we are playing Therion cards here, so we're playing 2 Regulus. It's an Omni negate if we can get a link into the grave, so if we can at least get a Sky Striker on the field, or like a couple field spells, like 1 of each of the field spells, we're pretty much guaranteed to get Regulus on the field. If you equip him to himself, he gets plus 700, so he's a big body, and you can just hit over anything you need. We're playing 1 Pankratox, just because he's a beautiful, nice summon.
Bro, he's universal now, bro.
He is universal. Summon him, attack with him, pop with him. He'll do literally everything in a bag of chips. Onto the bricks. We're playing 3 bricks technically. We are playing Kiss a Kill and Lilla, and then Celestial and Dasher. This is only in here because of Ultimate Slayer, which I will get to in a minute, but it is one of the juiciest things to try and counter any kind of link plays and things that Sprite have been doing lately.
That's
also
so
kind of technically special summonable, but we don't really want a special summon. Sure, we do it too. That is it for the monsters. On the spells, we're playing what I like to call the power of 10. It's my 10 limited spells, starting off with Engage, Multi-Roll, and Hornet Drones for our striker spells that are 1-ups. And then, the very fun ones. Rhoda, Terrifying, Upstart, Harpies, Called By, Change of Heart, and Mind Control. These are all just bunker busters right here. These are just designed to cave your opponent's board in no matter what, unless they have a Nat Beast.
That's so
because for the most part, you can pretty much get through just about anything that stands in front of you, unless they have a Nat Beast. That is still a pain to work through, and I don't really have anything in the main that can take that bad boy out. Onto the other spells. The deck, we'll get to the striker spells. 1 Area 0. We cut this down from 2 to 1 because we were playing a handful of field spells, and I was thinking about putting mine in here so it'd be even more field spells. 1 Jamming Waves. There's just a good one of to drop, and let's say you can even have a Area 0 set on there. You can target your own Area 0 with Jamming Waves and get a free monster pop too if you've got the spells in the grave. It's just a nice little thing to have. 1 Shark Cannon. We were playing this at 2, and I might bump it back up to 2 because of Tailorman being a thing, but things being in the graveyard don't really matter. She's stuff for quick effects, but it's still be a good thing to get stuff out of the graveyard there. 1 Afterburners, another thing that was going to be a 2-up but got bumped down to 1 because of just all the stuff that's getting piled in these deck. Get recycled off of your monsters and effects in there, constantly keep just popping shit off the board, just clear things in there. And then we're going to the new baby right here, Linkage. Oh, that makes this deck crazy. Linkage is so cool, so cool. I've not been able to do the OTK today because we just didn't get to the board state where we could use it, but it's beautiful. You just
it has
have
OTK?
This in array. Oh, it has an OTK.
Explain this, bro. Explain.
So, if you have this in array in your hand, you normal summon your ray. You poke for 15.
Yeah.
You, in your battle phase, tag that out for a Hayate, attack 15. You dump a Rose off of the Hayate into the grave, so you have a Light in the Dark. You Linkage to send the Hayate to make a Kagari, and since that is has a Light in the Dark in the grave, it gains 1,000, so that's 25. So you swing with that, and then you can add that back to the hand because Kagari. And then it's not a once per turn, so you can use it again, make something else, like a Shizuku that's also 25 and swing. It's an 8K. 8K right
Yeah, that's Kyle, man. Kyle, you told me that line, but I didn't know. I didn't know it was that real. It was real, man. It's real,
Gray,
dude.
linkage, and an open board state is OTK. It's so beautiful. But if you have like Gray in the hand and linkage in the graveyard, it's close, but no cigar. You can get to 7K, 7,500. But it's still damn near an OTK. It's beautiful. You can use it to dodge things like effect veilers. You can use it to dodge imperms. Because if you have that in hand and a Kagari on the field and you're trying to grab and engage, like, oh, we're going to
That card is broken.
You just linkage it into like a Shizuku or something, and then all of a sudden you've got your add back and you've got a Shizuku on the field that might be buffed up even. It's just a house of a card. Other striker spells, 3 Widow Anchor. Since we're not playing, yeah, we're going with the 3. Always maxing out on this battle weight. Sometimes we'll take monsters, but
Something like
part, it's
Imperm,
just
right? But better than Imperm.
Basically like Imperm, but it's searchable.
Snatch steal.
It's a snatch steal on the gate, you know? Stop fluke combos, stop things hitting the field. It's just a bomb of a card. It's a quick play to, in the end phase, Shizuku Shuffle if you want to get multi-wheel cards out onto the field. Dump some cards with after you search that with like your Shizuku, get it back, some kinds of good stuff. Some of our board breakers in here. We're playing 3 Ultimate Slayer. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to this. You send a monster from your extra deck corresponding with a type on the opponent's field. So if you have a link, you send a link. They have a fusion, you send a fusion. You shuffle it back. They're not going to the grave. You don't have to trigger those tier effects when they hit the grave because they're going back to the extra deck. We'll go over some fun targets for that in a minute. Triple Lightning Storm. Another board breaker and just a general purpose thing to just clear everything. This can usually get you to that OTK with Gray because just wipe the board, don't care about the back row start. And then we have 2 Therion Coliseum. I bumped this down to 2. What? The one between 2? Adrian? Yep. Therion Coliseum. I bumped that down to 2 from 3 because I want to be able to put the level 8 brick into here. But this thing is an absolute house. It searches your king. And if one of your monsters were to get attacked and killed, even like a Shizuku that you have on the field, you can send a Therion monster from your deck to the grave and then protect it. So then you have a free thing in the field, or free thing in the grave, because then if a monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can target one of your Therions in the graveyard and then add it back to your hand. So you have a way to recycle your kings into each other, so you can just keep getting back. It's like an infinite engine there, especially if you're playing like Endless Argyle, but I'm not playing the Argyle because that's great. And the last 2 cards in the deck, 2 Fusion Destiny, specifically only because we couldn't find my 3rd one.
Yeah, hey yo, that's all you need though, really. You think about it?
That's all. It was either play the 2 or like maybe cut it to 1 as a meme because it's searchable through Ultimate Slayer and a fun little interaction that I'll explain, but it's a house of a card. Therion Striker DPE, it's a pile of things that just blows shit apart. It's a bunker blast.
Pretty good,
like,
that's pretty good.
30 spells, open a bust bunker. Extra deck is really fun. So here we go to start things off. These pretty golden ladies. Kagari. I always like showing these off because these are my misprints. They're so beautiful. She's your girl. She's your girl.
She's so nice.
There's really nothing to explain on her. Like, she'll grab your spells back. She's there to help you when you need it. Like, you need to extend. Hey, guess what? Hornet drones into this. You grab the Hornet drones back. It's a link too. You're just working with fire. Shizuku gets your searches in the end phase.
Which one do you want to keep?
Drops your opponent's attack, which is crazy if you have like 10 spells in the grave and a DPE on the field. Not only are they losing 1,000 attack from the grave spells in your grave, they're going to lose another 400 from the DPE. So it's a great thing to stack on top. 2 Hayate. We prefer the 2 over the 3, though we might end up playing the 3 just so we can get more damage in there because of the way linkage lets us finish games. So having an extra pet would be good. She's just a good poker. I mean, dump a Rose if you need to, dump an Engage if you need that. It just depends on your situation and utility. Other links, Zeke, and kind of just playing the 1 of each. Zeke is a really cool target off of linkage because you can banish a face-up monster on the field, so linkage not only can protect something like a Kagari from getting imperm, you can then have a monster banish on top of that. And it's a link too in case you want to climb up, but since you're linkaging, you can't really climb anymore because you're limited on that. Go Unicorn. And access code. We are not playing Selene in here, mostly because Hulk's banned. and I don't own a Celine.
Yeah.
So we're working with what we got.
Hey, bro, it
if you
works.
can at least get to Unicorn, you're getting the access code, pretty much. Like, who needs help when you've got, you know, a pilot, a couple of good spells, and a Kagari at your disposal? You're turning 2 cards into 4 pretty much. And then my Ultimate Slayer targets. So Evil Twin Trouble Sunny is a really great target. You send this to target a link monster like Sprite Elf, and it shuffles it back. When this is in the graveyard, you can send from your hand, deck, or face up on the field Evil Twin Kisako. And then you can send that card that you targeted to the graveyard. So not only is it a dump off of the, or shuffle off of the Ultimate Slayer, it's a send on itself. So it's a 2 for 1.
That's pretty broken.
It's crazy to see on there.
To see that in the deck is broken.
And then my two pretty things, Destiny Hero, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, and Albalenitus the Abyss Dragon.
Albalenitus is in here.
Albalenitus is in here for a very funny reason. When playing against something like the tier matchup, or originally the Branded Despia matchup, when I was originally playing, this has been a minute since I've been playing Yugioh, you send this off of Ultimate Slayer to target fusion on the field, you send that back, and then in your end phase, since this has been sent to the graveyard, you get to add a fusion or polymerization, one polymerization or fusion normal spell from your deck to your hand. You add Fusion Destiny. You add Fusion Destiny.
Oh, that shit is wrong.
Back. Boom! DPE.
It's around $13.
It's great. It's awesome. It's beautiful. I didn't get to use, I don't think I got to use Ultimate Slayer a single time today, actually. Because first round I went against,
talents are going up.
What's the outside now?
what was it that I went against? Holy cow.
Like it.
Beasts, then I went against Cyber Dragons, then I went against Fluenderies, and then I went against Dinos. So I didn't get a chance to use Ultimate Slayer today. That was a break today. Holy cow. That feels bad, but still, it's juicy. It's juicy just in case it happens to be there. I've been considering stripping out either one of these, maybe both of them, because if I strip those out, I can fit an into there. But overall, I love how this deck works. It's pure gas. It's just hoping that you open enough bunker busters in your hand to make your opponent not be able to walk through.
That's pretty broke.
You just want to leave your opponent in such a disarray that they can't come back, and you have a Shizuku that gave you a card, a Regulus on the field, and maybe 1 or 2 set cards in your field.
That's a different approach to this deck. I know this is the first time I've seen a different approach. Yeah.
I'm not playing mine in the main deck on here. I'm playing in the side deck, but I don't even really use those. I'm just going to go over the side deck on here. So for monsters, we're playing 3 Imperial. Combo decks are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a pain,
like
bro.
combo decks. One Surgical Striker Amp. This card is absolutely nice. We've not gotten to use it today, but it's basically a surgical kaiju if you have an ace on your field. So like a token will work, Rain Rose will work, and you can just put this on a field by shooting a card on the field. If they have something problematic that you can't clear with your normal card effects, just give them a mech. Don't give them a turtle, give them a mech. Spells, 2 Mystic Mind. I despise this card. I want to take this out. I don't like how this card plays. I hate this card. Because if you have a Regulus DP on the field, it's kind of counterproductive in what mine is trying to do. Like, it's honestly a little detrimental. Triple Dark Ruler.
That's good.
It's a good bomb of a card. Sometimes you like switching it in for like Ultimate Slayer if your opponent's not playing like a Link or a Fusion-based deck. D-Barrier in case we have to go first.
Yeah, that's still the card that hurt people.
Still the card. Technically wouldn't have seen any use today, but it's still a good card. Still a good card. The last 3 cards in the deck, evenly matched.
Bro, solid that ain't against me, man. That shit what I heard.
A phrase that I had wanted to save all for the past couple of years was stand by main, battle, end of battle. That is a phrase that hurts everyone deep down, and it is a beautiful thing to see in my hand. It's Magnificent Mavens giving me lightning storms, evenly matched, all those juicy blue cards.
Bro,
We're
spice.
It's beautiful. I'm hoping to see this deck get a lot better.
I'd say that's kind of
It needs a lot of changes, but that's it.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for the deck profile, Zach. Any shout outs you gonna get to the people?
Let's give a shout out to
Ernest over there. here.
Stomping ground. We do love our people.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you for the deck profile, Zach, and we'll holler at you in the next one, bro. Peace.